Hey folks, if you enjoyed what you hear, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the bell for notifications. Also consider supporting us on Patreon for exclusive perks, and check out our Arts and Media podcast, Words Like That, on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Alright, now shut up and get to it.
Can't handle words like that. Words like that. No, no, no.
Alright, so this is Trap. This is a new M. Night Shyamalan joint. I don't know anything about it other than it's directed by M. Night Shyamalan, who is simultaneously the best, one of the best, and one of the worst directors of the modern era. Probably the most wildly inconsistent director of the modern era. And it's going to be some kind of suspense thriller, or maybe I don't know if I saw somewhere that's supposed to have a supernatural element, or I'm just deducing that based on M. Night's track record. But it's got something to do with the concert. That's all I know about it. Let's dig in.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Lady Raven.
Yeah, okay, concert.
Hurry,
Yeah.
come on, come on.
Wait. I gotta tie my shoe.
No dad jokes, this is serious. Come on.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
See, are these couple people I'm supposed to know?
This is slap dad. Thank you. Thank you. This is literally
Oh,
the
that's,
best day of my life.
Josh Hartnett, isn't it? Okay.
Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. I can leave you here in the seat.
I'm good, Dad.
I would not do that. I got 4 kids. I wouldn't leave any of them. Not even that age. Okay.
Hi.
Anything suspicious?
Cooper,
Jamie.
what's with all the police trucks outside? The cameras everywhere, Jamie. I'm not supposed to tell.
Okay.
Something happening? Don't rat me out. I won't. You know the butcher? The freaking nut job that goes around just chopping people up? Well, the feds or whatever heard that he's gonna be here today.
Okay, I gotta stop right there. It's a little over the halfway point. It's about where I gotta stop it, so I can get this up on YouTube. Yeah, so far there's not really enough. I know this is the first trailer, more maybe of a teaser. I don't know if there was a teaser that came out before this that I missed. Here's the thing about M. Night Shyamalan. When I was coming of age, he was top tier director. The Sixth Sense. I go even back before that. He did this film called Wide Awake, which wasn't really. It was a little supernatural. There was one little supernatural element in it, but overall it was more of a very human character study about this kid and his dealing with his grandfather's death. But I really enjoyed that film. And he came out with The Sixth Sense, 1999. It's considered one of the greatest American films of all time. The American Film Institute actually has it listed as one on the last list that came out in 2007 that was voted on by a whole bunch of movie industry professionals. Then he followed that up with Unbreakable. I think that's one of the best comic book superhero films ever, even though it wasn't based on a pre-existing property, which just makes it even better that it was an original property. It's one of my favorite films of the 2000s. Signs, I love that movie. The first time I saw it, I was kind of like, that's a little weird. And I watched it the second time, I was like, no, this is fantastic. A great film about faith set within this alien invasion milieu. Thought it was genius. Then with The Village, you started kind of to slip a little bit. I still enjoyed The Village, but it wasn't as good. Certainly did not make the impact that The Sixth Sense had made or that Signs had made. Then he comes out with Lady in the Water in 2006. One of the worst films I've ever seen in theaters. The Happening. I didn't even finish that movie. I turned it off. I didn't go to theaters to see it because Lady in the Water had been so bad. Started watching it at home. Turned it off like 45 minutes in or something. And then I skipped a lot of his movies. And then he started having a bit of a resurgence in the 2010s. He did The Visit, which I still haven't seen, but it was supposed to be pretty good. Split. Thought Split was great. A little bit outside my personal preference. but really good film. And then since then, I haven't seen all the films he's made since then, but I know in terms of commercial success and audience response and critic response, hasn't had a lot of success. I did watch Old, which I thought could have been a good movie, but it was just so many problems with it that was just really weird and off-putting. So, I don't know. So far, I know we're not getting much here, which is good because you don't need to give too much away because I'm sure there are so many twists and turns with this being an M. Night Shyamalan film. But so far, nothing's really hooking me. And one thing that M. Night always had in his earlier scripts, everybody was kind of a bubble off reality in a very specific way, in the way they acted, in the way they looked, in the way they spoke. And a couple of the films that he's made in recent years that I've seen, like Split and Old, he's kind of lost that, where people are talking more normally, and it kind of takes away a little bit of the charm of the M. Night. You know you're watching M. Night film whenever everybody's just a little bubble off. Here, it's like he's a half bubble off. He's not quite where he was back in the day, but he's also not quite normal. So, I've talked enough. Let's get back and check out the second half of this trailer.
So they set up a trap for him. This whole concert, it's a trap. They're watching all the
This
exits,
is unrealistic.
checking everyone that leaves. There's no way to get out of here.
Yeah, the police aren't actually going to do that. So that's a little... Okay, he's the guy.
Dad. 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 Dad.
I'm sorry, Riley, what was that?
Okay.
Your daughter's never gonna forget this day.
Be kind of dope, right?
Okay. All right. The premise, I say the premise, the setup that it's a trap, that it is a setup to catch a serial killer, and the police are all in on this. This whole concert would say, that's just ludicrous. Nobody's going to do that. Once you accept that premise, I do kind of like the twist that they've already given away, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot more. But I do like the twist that you think you're watching this father and he's finding out that there's going to be a serial killer there, and what's he going to do? He's going to try to get his daughter out of there. He's going to try to protect her from the serial killer, or the serial killer's going to try to get him. And then it's like, oh no, he is the serial killer, unless there ends up being a double twist where it turns out, oh wait, he's not the serial killer. Maybe it's all in his head. I don't know. But I do like that. That did kind of get me. It flipped the script, flipped everything on its head. I did like that. I'm going to say this is probably going to be another clunker from M. Night, just based off that trailer. And again, it's one trailer, but that one just did not do it for me, and I've already gotten burned going to see an M. Night Shyamalan picture in theaters that turned out to be terrible, and he's so hit and miss. I'm definitely unless this has unbelievable word of mouth, and I'd say unbelievable critic approval, but that doesn't carry as much weight with me as it used to. But unless this has just unbelievable word of mouth behind it, I'm probably gonna skip this in theaters, and might even skip it on home release, or if I don't have anything else to do, or I'd like to watch it to review it for the channel or something, then and only then will I watch it. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think about M. Night as a filmmaker? Do you like his films? Did you like his old ones? Don't like his new ones? Did you never like him? Do you think that people are overly critical of his newer films? Do you think his older films were overrated? Let us know in the comments. Hope you enjoyed that clip. If you did, consider supporting us on Patreon for the full episode. Subscribe to YouTube if you hadn't already. And We'll see you soon.